It's a Harper.
Maybe not.
See, all you do is just follow me. Just chase me. See, I'm gonna go like this, and you just chase me.
Leave the river bums out.
Nice job. We didn't bring any bug spray.
Harper. Nice job.
That's what I'm talking about. Simon, Noah, and I woke up along the river in the morning sun. We had slept in the damp sand under the sycamore tree on Chianti Corner, and we were ready for the sun to warm the rocks so we could come alive. We had seen the Promised Land the day before, and I couldn't get it off my mind. Inside my head flashed ditties and one-liners and pictures of all we had seen. This summer had the zest, that thing you can't put your finger on. But as it's happening, you know that these are going to be the stories that keep coming up around riverside fires as the years go on. Imagination and childhood wonderment. If you lose those, what are you left with?
This is the natural. This is what I mean by this is how I want to be.
And once it was agreed upon that the rocks had proper time warming, we started our day with a dip, a solar charge, and a swim. And not long after Simon headed back west, I headed to the place where it all started to go raspberry picking with Allie and Mama Trout.
You crazies.
Well, I'm after black raspberries.
Snoofer.
Where are we going? What's the place called?
Tootsie. Of all the places you could be.
Oh, we weren't kidding. Should I wear this?
Probably.
Put a blueberry inside of it.
Yeah, the river. That's how they keep the river bums out.
Yeah, shake the whole thing.
And afterwards, I stayed a while to wander around the property and reflect on the old days.
This is my childhood home. This was the influence for all my creative tendencies. It's the essence of my being. The river, the bedrock, the mountain right there with the boulder, the gardens, the flowers, the blueberry bushes behind me. I said it before, but this summer is just the most connected to the hills I've ever felt. It feels like when I was a kid, like when my good friend Mitch and I renovated the attic in my parents' garage, turned it into my first creative studio, and I first started working for brands back in the day. I had graduated from college with a degree in creative advertising. I wanted to make commercials, and now I do that for a living. It's sometimes I have to pinch myself. I mean, it took a lot of hard work to get here. That was 10 years ago. Hiking the mountain to the old boulder, big boulder, a rock I used to sit on as a kid. You guys need a drink? Puppies need a drink? Oh. Here comes Lewis. This is where it starts to get steep. Real steep. Hard to tell, but it's... I think we're almost there. I've never seen this before up here. It almost looks like a gravestone, but it's just like a thick chunk of rock dropped perfectly in the ground. Almost there. I know the boulder's somewhere around here. I've never come up here and not been able to find the boulder, but I'm all askew right now for some reason. But it's gotta be on this ridge somewhere. This is so weird. It's such a weird feeling because there it is. Doesn't look as big from the back side. I'll show you from the front side. Oh. Is this it? No, that's not even it. It's bigger than that. Okay, this might be it. This looks bigger. I think I just went way too far. I entered at a point I've never entered and I just went too far. But I don't know, this still doesn't look big enough. It's a pretty big rock. When I was a kid, this felt like the biggest rock I had ever seen. It's right around here. Let's see, come on. Because I don't recognize any of this. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. Here it is. I had just gone too far, overshot it. Very nice.
do you guys think?
Colleen, forevermore. My soul in the emerald box by the boulder there on the mountaintop, where we stood as kids, dreaming about who we would be. Old motorcycles, wide open roads, and the sea. Mama say your beard grow quicker now. Well, your arms and your chest got thicker now. How about you stack the wood? We run out, I'm tired.
What do you think, Floyd?
I'm very grateful. Truly, very, very grateful. Being back here, watching my parents' yard change through the seasons from the spring flowers to the summer flowers, taking Harper to the swimming holes I grew up at and teaching her how to river rock hop. This summer has reminded me of what I love most, what makes me the happiest, what makes me feel the most at peace and content, and how I want to live my life moving forward. I mean, I've always known it. I've always known what I loved. But you can get lost along the way a bit. You can forget how specific things really affect you. In a bit here, Allie's bringing some pizzas from a local spot that makes very good pizza. We're gonna eat dinner with my parents and give the pups some dinner after that nice hike. They'll be eating some Sundays, their favorite meal. Sundays is very high quality dog food that's made from a short list of human grade ingredients. It basically looks like beef jerky, but it's tender, it's not super dried out. That's because of the air drying process, which preserves most of the nutrients as well. Because usually with dog food, you're either gonna get really high quality dog food that is gonna be a hassle to store and to prep, or you're just gonna get a low quality kibble that doesn't offer much nutritional value. With Sundays, you get the high quality food without any of the hassle. Sundays doesn't require refrigeration, it's easy to store, it's easy to travel with, there's just no prep, there's no mess, and it makes a huge difference. I mean, Hudson and Lucy both have beautiful, shiny, thick coats. They've been eating Sundays now for months. Sundays was co-founded by a practicing veterinarian. It contains 90% meat, 10% vegetables, and 0% synthetic nutrients. Every order ships right to your door, so you never have to worry about running out of food. And right now, you can get 50% off your first order of Sundays. Just go to sundaysfordogs.com/trout or use code TROUT at checkout. And thank you to Sundays for sponsoring this video, for making this possible. And now back to the story.
This little red house is where I first learned to use a camera, where I made my first movies on the family desktop, where I first started seeing characters and stories in my head, and where I spent many a day outside, exploring, building, hopping, and dreaming. My memories of growing up here, and especially the more adult years before I moved out for the last time, are some of my most sacred. And something about coming back in the full bloom of summer plugs me right back into that feeling.
Oh no. What's it called again?
Hollyhocks.
Huge.
I don't like to dwell on the past, or to chase feelings that will never exist in quite the same way, but I find it therapeutic to return to the scene and reflect. It's like an oil change for my creative gears. And with a fresh mind, we ate dinner and I cleaned my parents' gutters before taking Harper on an adventure that most cats never get to experience.
Oh, is this a lady? Is this a little lady?
I just wonder what the reaction would be with oat.
Yeah.
Probably not get along. Oh, these are the ones you were talking about.
Blue? You can just see her tail stick. See, all you do is just follow me. Just chase me. See, I'm gonna go like this, and you just chase me. Oh.
First canoe.
What do you think, little funny girl? This is the dreaming trail.
Don't even think about it.
Harper. What's up, little peepers? Have people been feeding you? I would have to guess people have been feeding you. Hey, little babes. Hey.
Harper. She's
Hi. You guys are awfully brave. I don't know I've ever seen so many babes. Look at you guys. That's really sweet. It's a Harper.
Maybe not. What a day.
Oh God, what is it? What do you think, Harps?
You guys are so cute.
Hey, Lily. Hey, little girl.
True.
We pushed out under the rising moon, through the last dashes of gold, on the pond where I used to chase salamanders as a tot, and later on, first started taking photos.
In the story, like the child at home, and I was thinking about how I might call this episode like going back to where it all started, and then maybe show like the attic that Mitch and I made, and just like talk about it.
Harper was right at home, having a blast, learning and discovering the wonders of the hills.
Are you having fun?
You could do it.
Wow.
She wants to...
Right off the tree. Nice job, Harper.
Harper's first tree climb.
She even got down. Harper,
Good girl.
nice job.
That was so good, Harper.
Hey, little girl. Hi, Harps. Oh.
These are the tallest blueberry bushes I've ever seen.
I know, this is so...
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Into the sunset. I'll tell you. What is she doing? This is a nice view. Get it, Harper, get it. Mosquito patrol. I love that little thing.
What did you say?
I love that little thing.
No, but that's okay.
Oh.
She's pooped.
And on the ride back under the moon in the cool air, Harper laid across my lap for the last stretch, and like a little radiator, she purred and was warm as I slowly paddled.
Isn't it the buck moon? Are you a purring lady?
And the summer days went on, with tiny adventures sprinkled in throughout long days of video editing.
What you got there?
What's it tweeting?
Where's Blue? Harper!
Like a quick swim at the little red house after lunch, before heading back to the computer for the rest of the day.
Very nice job, Harper.
quick evening swim with my best friends, who I haven't seen as much lately because we've all been working too often. And then something I've been dreaming about for a long time was delivered. And it wouldn't be long till we got the inflatable garages out of the yard and really started getting the entire property organized.
Sound like smoking pipes with fishing poles on our laps when we do the tractor scene.
And I did my best to take Harper for one adventure a day, as it was having a positive impact on her growth in many ways.
Look at this pretty little adventure lady.
Huh? What the heck is this? What you doing back there? Huh? Hey! Get out of here! What are you doing? What are you doing, funny head?
We were eating a bunch from the garden, and at one point, after seeing how useful the electric bikes had been this summer, I decided to get one with 2 batteries that had a really long range to open up the possibility of exploring these hills in a way that you can't with a motorized vehicle. And every time I took a break from editing to go for a quick ride, I would talk to myself out loud about how incredible this all is, how all the hard work was paying off, and I had my dream set up. I get to live in the hills I used to rule as a kid, and now I have the rest of my life to study and explore them with new tools and new knowledge. It took a lot of sacrifice to get to this point, and along the way, I earned everything I could ever need to be genuinely happy. All I had to do now was just slow it all down, to work less and trade that extra income for more time away from the computer, where I could savor projects without deadlines and leave more room for spontaneity and for days without the camera. I've got a lifetime of stories to tell. All I need is to space them out a bit more.
What do you think about that thing?
I need 5.
What are you tying on?
I'm just putting a leader on right now.
We didn't bring any bug spray.
Nope, forgot that. Let's go fishing.
How about it?
Probably sneak through. The Norway. Gotta stay right.
So when you get caught up in the whirlwind of your present dream chasing, try heading back to the place where it all started. See if you're staying true to yourself, and make sure to be honest about your happiness. Nothing will ever feel quite like it did way back when. But as long as you're honest with yourself, the good old days will never end.